Hi guys, Ghost Raven here and welcome back to another episode of Manor Lords. I hope you guys are doing well today. Please don't forget to give the video a like and subscribe to the channel and I'll bring you cool daily videos like this. So we're jumping in right where we left off the last time. I'm going to start with the game paused because there are a few things that I need to take care of before we start the game again. So in the last episode we got attacked in our Furdau province, this province over here. And what happened was we actually lost some of the buildings. They got attacked, they got ransacked, and they got broken. So I want to just see where those buildings were broken, and I want to just rebuild those. So there's one over here. So we need to rebuild the storehouse quite quickly, and we need to build the granary as well. So at the moment, there's absolutely no food in storage. All the food is now gone. We've got 5 months supply inside some of the berry collectors and those types of things. We have a problem with food at the moment because our storage facilities were taken out. Okay, so at the same time, they did have a wall, sort of wall path, and they did come from one direction. So they did destroy some of our other things as well. See, here's more rubble on this side, and here's more rubble on this side. So I'm going to just get that going again. So at least that is something that will just happen when we push play. And the other thing that I want to do is we do have a rich deposit of wild animals, and because at the moment we have lost the storage house and we've lost all our food, we don't have very many people. So our approval rating is okay for now, but as soon as we start running low on food, it's going to be a massive problem. So what I want to do is I want to preempt that. I want to put in, because we have a rich deposit, we can put in as many as, I would say, 10. I know that seems a little bit excessive. We don't have the people to be able to run it right now, but that'll be the idea. Okay, so that'll be a lot more meat, and that'll be a lot more leather, and so we'll be able to make more shoes, etc, etc. Okay, so we're going to have that rebuilding. We are going to have those built up. There is no resource cost for those, so that's going to build up pretty quickly. Okay, so I just want to make sure that our saw pit is working. So there's our stone cutter. So let's just say in advanced, we can't actually set a limit, so that's fine. Okay, we do have broken down stables, which is not good either. So I'm going to order an additional oxen for the side as well. You can see, so they've got no food, they've got no clothes because the store market, or the market has got no supply because the grain and everything has been taken out. So I'm going to preempt that. Okay, at the same time, we do have berries, and the berries are all the way up this way. So, and we do have two forager huts up here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to reduce that for now because there is no berries at the moment. So I'm going to take everybody off. But I am going to build some more berry huts for next season. So I'm going to add another 2. Okay. And we do have 2 development points, so we want to use that quite wisely as well. So we're going to start getting in a lot of meat, we're going to start getting in a lot of leather. Okay, so if we have a look here, we should be able to see where the cobbler is. So this is a Burgage plot level 1, people living in there, but there's no food and stuff at the moment. So I don't remember where, there's the boyer and there's the cobbler. Okay, so if we have 20 homes, we're not going to want to do more than 10% on top of that. So we're going to just do for future reference. Okay, so we're just going to keep a maximum of 50. So they'll produce until we have 50. And then they'll stop producing, which is exactly what we want. And we can keep it active as well. Okay, so let's just have a look. We've got lots of shoes and we've got herbs. Okay, so in the trading post, what we're going to do is we're going to set up trade routes. So at the moment we are exporting our planks. So we do have 76, so we are exporting anything over 50. But I want to get to the shoes, and I'm going to say, cool, anything over 50, so it's actually in commodities over here. So anything over, let's just say 50. And we've already established a trade route there, so that should sort that out. Okay, and then while that is happening, we want to go back to our Furdau province as well. And our cobbler is over there. And the same sort of thing over here. So we have 34 houses. So we want to set a maximum limit. Let's just set it to 50. Okay, so anything more than that, it'll stop producing, and then we need to turn it back on. So let's turn it back on. Perfect. Okay. And we've got lots of linen here, and we have lots of shoes. Okay, so we are exporting. I think the trade post is somewhere along here. Where was it now? Logging camp. There's our trade post. Okay, so I'm going to stick a second person on there. Okay, so we're importing stone as we need. That's fine. Okay, so we don't want to worry about exporting any of that stuff. We don't really want to worry about food. We could export if we have too much of it. So what have we got? We've got apples. No, so we're not at that point yet. We have to worry about that. Okay, so the linen is definitely a problem. So 150. Let's just see here. We have exactly 150. Okay, so I'm going to export anything over that. Okay, we have no wool and our leather. So how are we doing with our leather? 105. Okay, so anything over 50. We'll establish a trade route there as well. Okay, so shoes, we're exporting anything over 50. Clothes, we don't need to worry about. Tools, we don't need to worry about. Export, perfect. Okay, so I'm just going to push play, so at least the simulation will start running. And these buildings and everything that we're doing here to fix up our Furdau area is going to start taking effect. And then I want to go back to our main settlement. And I just want to go and sort out some of the supply issues, right? So if we go to our trading post, we are importing stone, so we're keeping a maximum 35. We don't really have an extraordinary amount of money here. Okay, so planks is ridiculous, so let's export anything over 200. Cool. Okay, and the saw pits I'm hoping we can set. So where was the saw pit? So he was somewhere here. Woodcutter's Lodge. Smithy. Maybe we moved him down. Woodcutter's Lodge, logging camp, course split. Forester's hut. Clay furnace, Woodcutter's Lodge. I don't know why he's not cutting. We are running a little bit low on wood there. Okay, so our saw pit's obviously not here. Here it is over there. We can set a limit. Okay, perfect. So let's set a limit of 100. And we can keep it running the entire time, and when it reaches that limit it'll stop. We'll do the same sort of thing on this side. So where is our... I wonder if we can set a limit on a woodcut. No, we can't. Okay, so we want the saw pit. No, I don't know where the saw pit is. Large granary, saw pit, there we go. Advanced, right? So a maximum of 100. Okay, and then these buildings will also get rebuilt, and then there's a logging camp there, and there is a forester's hut there to help sort with that out. Okay, so Sawpit, he is over here somewhere. Granary, we need to just keep track of where these things are. Smithy. So there we go. Okay, so advanced. So anything over 100. Okay, so we've got shoes, we've got herbs, we've got too much stone, so we could probably start exporting stone. Why do we have so much stone? I thought maybe we had but we don't, obviously. Okay, so how are we doing in Furdau? See how the approval rating has dropped. It's like absolutely died. This needs to be the highest, and this needs to be the highest. Okay, so at least that'll start happening. Problem is, it is the middle of winter at the moment, so it's not going to help us right now. Okay, so these guys need to get going. Okay, so I think from a meat perspective and a berry perspective, because we are in trouble at the moment, so let's just choose trapping. So at least it's going to help us because of the number of hunting camps we do have. Okay, so we've got a few more of them manned. It's better for us. Okay, what have we got here? Brimmery, I don't think we're going to need that now. Okay, furnace we're definitely not going to need now. Tannery, advanced. Leather, let's make up to a maximum of 50. Okay, how are we doing? We've only got 4 months of food. So this is what I was worried about, you see? The 4 months of food is definitely a problem. So I think we did avert a crisis here. Gonna get some meat coming in. Seems a little bit slow for now, but it will pick up. I don't think we have anybody on our berries anymore, so we need to just be careful of that. So at the beginning of the season, just pop some people off the hunting cabin and drop them onto the berries. Okay, so I'm going to just drop the taxes to 0 for now, just to help us get our approval rating back up. This is we have no more space for houses. Okay, so let's just see if there's any fertile land here at all. So we have a little bit of emmer. So when that is to help us produce food. We have rye. This is in our land, so okay, so rye is exactly what we need. So there's a hunting camp and a logging camp here. So we can start making bread. Alright, I think I'm going to do that. So let's get a hunting cabin going. I'm in a farmer's house. Okay, it looks so crazy, really. Can't believe we've got 2,200 planks. That's just absolutely crazy. Okay, as long as this saw pit, I know we did set the limits. I just want to make sure, just confirm we did do that. Okay, so we've got the meat coming in slowly. Okay, we've got goods in. We've got absolutely no food in the pantry. It's absolutely shocking. Get the person off the forestry. Logging camp will keep going. Farmhouse is being built. We did have somebody in the church, so I'm going to take that person out. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the other person in there. Okay, so the farmhouse. Now we want to actually do the fields. So rye, I think, what is the Rye cultivation. Because we went and chose the skinning and stuff. Okay. Well, not much we can do about that now. So we can't cultivate rye, so we need to look at Emma. And we do have a little bit on this side. So let's build some fields in here. It's too big. See, the forestry is like, and this logging camp is right in the middle of where we could actually have those farms going. Okay, so it's going to be wheat. It's going to be wheat. And it's going to be wheat. We're supposed to be able to start that bread production. Okay. Okay, we are going to need a windmill. And we are going to need a communal oven. So I'm going to put the communal oven right in the center of town, so it's easily accessible for everybody. I'm going to run that road straight along there. Okay, and I'm just going to wrap around a road around here. Put in some more houses if we need to. And this one over here. Okay, so we actually want to put in probably a tavern. Even though we don't have barley. Okay, so it is actually giving us... We're all going to have the ability to be able to do it. So I'm going to do it. Crap, but it's the middle of summer and we haven't put anybody back on the berries. Okay, berry production, and then we're going to start with the first farmer. But we do really need houses. Okay, so let's try and build in a few. Have absolutely no timber. Okay, what's happening with the saw pitcher woodcutter's lodge logging camp? It's doing its thing. We've got another logging camp over here doing its thing. Yeah, it's obviously not this area. Okay, that we've got. We don't have an Unsun family. No, what happened? Okay, we do now. The rye cultivation is actually going to be so nice as well. Because look at the fertility. So all along here, can I have farmlands? Yeah, so it goes to 100 and then it stops. And because we're using it, it's it's obviously a problem. Okay, so it's on maximum speed. So it's just going, doing its thing. Yeah, so food situation has been sorted. Approval rating is climbing again. So we are going to be able to get more people moving in. Just have no planks because we keep spending money. But what are we doing here that we are keep using planks? So I think our boya. Let's go find him. Let's pause him. Yeah, because he's making bows. Okay, I couldn't understand it. Okay, so it should climb now. Hopefully. Okay, we've got plenty of fuel. Just need to get more people moving in, and then we can get the production going stronger again. I mean, one person is not nearly enough to handle the farmlands. But I'd just rather have these people out here in the forager huts collecting. See, they're full. At least some food in supply. Wait, we just lost a whole bunch of planks. I hope we're not exporting them. See, we're just being an absolute idiot. Oh my goodness, okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the advance and just make sure that we are maximizing our area. Nice, okay. And then the forester as well, we want to do the same thing. Wait. and try and replant those trees that we're just chopping up. Okay, so that should help with that. Our food situation is under control. We have buildings already upgrading. One space for somebody to move in. Wait, let's just pause. Saying something was disconnected from the road. What's disconnected? Disconnected from the maiden trade routes. I don't understand. Is this not the King's Road? I don't understand. It really should not be an issue at all. Maybe that's bugged. Because I didn't make that road. That road was in the map. So this is the King's Road. So it is on the King's Road. I don't know why it's blocked from certain trade routes. That's strange. Work area is empty. Yeah, you guys are doing a fantastic job. Just wait for this to... Okay, we are starting to build up some logs. Okay, obviously our first harvest is not going to be great. So all the extra people we did put into the bread, which is probably not good for now. Then it'll give us bread, so it'll be 4 things. With the eggs and the meat we should be okay. And with bread and the berries and the meat. Guys are not even making a dent. They're 1. And our meat situation is not great either. I just want to keep him there so if future comes, then he's going to be ready. Alright, we should be able to make some more homes now. Nice. Okay, we've got some more houses going. 10 months of food. We're doing nicely. Approval ratings climbed dramatically. We've got 5 houses for additional people. Okay, so we do have farm workers busy. Did we get a little bit? Got such a little bit. It'll definitely be better for us next season. Okay, nobody's moved into these yet. There we go. Hi, welcome. Have some chickens.
This is heavier than it looks.
A medieval alarm clock. We'll wake you up when the sun comes up. This is building the additional house. So let's see where this additional house gets built on. Oh, it looks like it's going to be done right here. Nice. Okay, we can upgrade it to level 2 already. Go. Got our second. You get some chickens. I think we're just waiting for another plank. It's taking a really long time to get that plank. Okay, there we go. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10 new people. There you go, so additional persons just moving there. So now we have 5. Which is awesome. Okay, it's going into winter, so we're not going to need these people here. So what we can do is we can get all of these going. At least most of them. That should increase our meat production dramatically. Got some eggs coming in. As more people become available, they will become hunters. Go. We could start thinking about importing barley. Okay, so let's just put another person on trade. Can we import barley? We can. Let's import so we keep a maximum of 50. I don't know how realistic that is. Okay, so we're not doing anything. Stone, we're not trading anything. Roof tiles, we don't need anything. Okay, so one of our foods. Okay, so shoes, anything over 50 is being exported out. Okay. Jamie's poetries are getting taken out dramatically. Okay, we should be getting in the next season we should be getting a decent harvest. Other families just joined in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I would think that the other houses provide a little bit of better sort of insulation and stuff from the cold. I mean, I would assume so. But the idea is to get them to Burgage plot level 2s as quickly as possible, because then you get more taxes from them, so it helps you in the long run. We are kind of absolutely smoking it at the moment, so we're paying whatever we need to pay to the king every single month. The annual royal tax, sorry, it's every month, every year. So 63 days we need to make sure we have 2,600. We've got 13,000 at the moment, so we're doing really nicely. Okay, you can see the meat supplies are already starting to pick up. And it's going to get an even better now. 22 meat. These guys are hasn't even touched size yet, so we could probably get about 10 of these guys working on here. We could export the excess of it. I don't think meat will keep for too long. Okay, but Furdau was on the brink of starvation, and we brought it back. And we have got rye, and we have got barley. So we're going to have a good number of wheat coming in. Another family's moved in. You get the chickens. You get the chickens. Here we go. Which means the number of eggs is going to come in. It's going to increase. The number of meat's going to increase. And this marketplace is starting to battle. Okay, so what is the worst at the moment? So the granary is the problem at the moment. So we'll get another guy in there. And his storehouse, I need to do the same thing. Gosh, that should help our supply and demand. Perfect. We just need somebody to move into this plot here. Should be soon, so I'm going to get the chickens going. Okay, and maybe some more houses in here. More houses, more chicken coops. Nice, okay. So this went from being our smallest region to now actually starting to do quite nicely. And we've got nothing going on here. We just lost 2 guys. I don't know what happened. Getting a little bit confused, I think, between the areas. It's from we don't have any berries coming in. Need another 2 people at least. I don't know, so maybe somebody died or something, I don't know. Well, our stables, we could probably move them out and then bring in some more houses here. Increase the market. We had another hunting camp on a logging camp down this side. It's doing well. I hope we are exporting some of this wood. We're not. That'll help out our money situation as well. So there you go, guys. I think we did quite well. Our poor Furdau was really batting, and then we made some changes here. As you'll see, it's just staying in the wrong land, so it's a little bit bugged at the moment. I mean, it is a game that's still in beta, so I'm not too concerned. Tusenbrook's doing very well. We've got lots of food, we've got lots of fuel. Fishing is coming right. The farming is beautiful. Look at the farmlands; it's absolutely beautiful. And when you have new farmlands on this section as well, so we can start making some bread this season. So there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed the episode. We do have a merchandise store which we have launched. So if you'd like to check out some of the cool merchandise we've got, check out the link. There's products in the description below. I hope you guys have a good day, and I will definitely catch you on the next one. Take care. Cheers. Bye bye.